They called me useless. From the day I entered the house, they made my life miserable. My mother-in-law never wanted me in their family. If you love stories like this, please subscribe.
The day Precious stepped into Joel's house, she could feel the weight of cold stares. Her heart was full of hope, but the house itself seemed heavy. Every corner whispered, "You don't belong here." Joel greeted her warmly. "My wife," he said, smiling. "Welcome home." But Linda, Joel's mother, stood with folded arms. Mercy smirked behind her sister-in-law, and Andrew just nodded without saying a word. Their eyes were sharp. Nothing about Precious pleased them. That morning, Linda handed her a bucket. "Start by cleaning the entire compound," she said coldly. Precious bowed gently. "Yes, Mama," she whispered. Mercy giggled cruelly. "Let's see how long that soft smile will last," she said. As Precious carried water and cleaned the yard, she noticed Joel's tools lying neglected. She picked them up silently, careful not to make noise. Later that day, Linda sat on the veranda and watched. "You are nothing but a servant here," she said sharply. Precious only nodded, her face calm. Inside, her heart hurt, but her mind was strong. She knew patience and intelligence would be her greatest weapons. Days turned into weeks. Every morning before sunrise, Precious rose quietly. She cooked, washed clothes, fetched water, and cleaned the compound. Mercy would watch her every move. "Why is she so slow?" Mercy complained. "You have no idea how to serve," Linda said coldly. Joel was away during the week. He worked in another town. On weekends, he came home. For a moment, the house seemed bright again. But the moment he left, Precious returned to her life of endless chores. One afternoon, Mercy spilled soup on the floor on purpose. "Clean this mess now," she shouted. Precious cleaned quietly. She never argued, never complained, never lost her calm. But what they didn't know, Precious was not as helpless as she seemed. At night, she would sit alone and plan quietly. Her mind was sharp. Every insult, every mockery she stored like a seed. One day, those seeds would grow. Before marrying Joel, Precious had made a choice. Her father, Amos, was a wealthy businessman in another village. But he taught her, character is greater than wealth. Never let riches define you. Precious wanted Joel to love her for who she was, not because of her father's money. So she kept her true identity secret. She endured the daily humiliation silently. She smiled, cooked, cleaned, and spoke only when necessary. One evening, Linda called a family meeting. "We have found a better wife for Joel," she said proudly. Mercy smiled, convinced they had won. Precious felt her heart tighten, but she remained calm. "Whatever God allows," she whispered quietly to herself. That night, she sat by the window, staring at the stars. She remembered her father's words. Even silence can be stronger than words if your heart is prepared. Her resolve was firm. She would wait, she would endure, and soon the truth would reveal itself. A week later, a sleek black car entered the compound. The dust swelled and neighbors came out to watch. A well-dressed man stepped out. It was Amos. Linda gasped. "Good afternoon, sir. How can I help you?" she asked, voice trembling. "I am here to see my daughter, Precious," Amos said calmly. Silence fell. Mercy froze. Andrew dropped the cup he was holding. Linda's face turned pale. Joel stared, his mouth open. "Precious, you never told me," he whispered. Precious stepped forward. "I wanted you to love me for who I am," she said softly. Amos looked at Linda. "My daughter may choose a simple life, but she is not poor. She is not weak, and she will never be anyone's servant." Neighbors whispered. The village had never seen such a scene. The same woman they mocked for weeks was the daughter of one of the richest men in the region. Joel held Precious's hands. "I failed you," he said, tears in his eyes. "I should have protected you." Precious smiled softly. "I endured because I love you," she said. Amos turned to his daughter. "You have a good heart. Never allow anyone to treat you as less than you are." Joel decided that day to move with Precious to their own home, far from the toxic environment. Linda knelt down, begging forgiveness. Mercy could not speak, ashamed. Andrew finally admitted, "We judged you wrongly." Precious forgave them, but she remained calm and strong. From that day, the village learned a powerful lesson. Never treat someone badly because you think they are small. You never know the greatness they carry quietly inside. If this story touched your heart, please subscribe and join our family for more powerful African stories.